Right, so good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 22nd edition of the Sploro Cascade Funding webinar series already. I'm Paula, Communications Lead at Sploro, and it's a pleasure to be your host for today's session once again. So I'm very glad that you're with us in this very special session, which is dedicated to women founders, as you all know, in tech and innovation. So whether you're building the next AI breakthrough or designing impactful health tech, pioneering sustainability tech and digital tools with a long etc., this session is definitely for you. So today is all about spotlighting and supporting women-led startups and women entrepreneurs who are transforming Europe's innovation landscape. We're going to show you how to access equity-free funding, mentorship, and real visibility so that you can grow faster and scale your startup smarter. All right, but what to expect about today's session and how's this hour gonna unfold? So we'll dive into two powerful Cascade funding opportunities, which are now just open in Europe. And each one of them are designed to empower women in deep tech and digital innovation, as I told you. We'll be having Women TechEU with their fourth and last open call, and Maya Horvat will be the one presenting this amazing project. And then there's Marta Hernandez with us, and she'll be, presenting Open Horizons, which, let me just tell you, just opened yesterday. So this is great that we have her here as well. These programs offer up to 75K in equity-free support, plus access to top-tier mentors and investors and networks. Our first project will be Women TechEU with the fourth and last open call, and it'll be presented by Maya Horvat, who's a senior project manager at Sploro. And well, these projects, it's all about supporting women leading deep tech startups from Europe to grow into tomorrow's tech leaders. So whenever you're ready, Maya, the stage is yours.
Thank you. And hi, everybody. Super. As Paula was mentioning, Women Tech EU, it's one of currently biggest projects that's running, and that is specifically targeting women founders and specifically in the domain of the deep tech, early stage deep tech startups. We are really proud to be one of the partners. What we do within the project is run the open calls. That's why when you are actually applying, we are the ones processing and working behind the scenes, so we know what's going on in very deep core of the project. And as Paula also mentioned, we are now running the open call 4, which is also the last open call. This project in general has been really sought after and popular, and this only shows that such projects that are targeting specifically women founders are really essential and important. On the other hand, the downside of it is that there is a lot of, it's very competitive. So you really need to be the top of the top to get selected. And a lot of times with that also comes disappointment because it's just very competitive, and we don't have, unfortunately, enough funds for everybody. We wish we could, but the reality is as it is. So keep in mind that this is the last open call. It's opened at the beginning of the month, and it will be running until 4th of August. Let me just scroll down. Sorry, this PDF, when I'm presenting, never works as I'm expecting that it will work. Okay, so objective of the project, as Paula also mentioned already, is supporting women leading the deep tech startups, specifically from European member states and associated countries, to grow into tomorrow's tech leaders. We know there's a lot of potential out there that we are probably missing, or the world is missing, because the funding just doesn't reach them. And we all probably know, if you're in this space, that only 2% of VC funding goes to women-led startups. And this is a little bit of a discouraging or a sad situation that we have. That's why it's so much important that we have projects like Women Tech EU and Open Horizons, which my colleague Marta will present after me. So the deadline for this current open call is 4th of August. We are aware that that we are entering the summer period and everything, but the work never stops here. We still have funds to distribute, and we are excited to get applications from all over Europe. Yes, maybe this will mean that you will not have a summer because of it, but I think it's worth to try because it may change the course of your startup if you become one of the winners. So in every open call, we select only 40 winners. It might seem a big number, but it's actually not a big number, as you will see in the future numbers that I will present about how much applications do we get, and it's just rising. And what do you get with winning the funds is also not just the funds, but also individual mentorship and also program of services, which lasts for 6 months. In this case, for the Open Call 4, after it finishes, we also have the evaluation period, and then the program itself starts in October 2025 and will end in April 2026. So with individual mentorship, what that means is that you will get a assigned mentor. We do the matching one-on-one, so we try to really accommodate that the match with the mentor is as perfect as possible, so that you really have this added value. And our mentors are really top mentors from all across Europe. We're really proud of the pool that we have, and also the feedback has been really nice, and like really making a change within the life of the startups. Equity-free funding, 75K means, because a lot of times we get this question, what can I use it for? We do not tell you what you can use it for. You know best because you're the owner. Most of the time we see that it goes towards covering the salaries of employees, of course, and then also maybe for some research. But it really depends on you. And when you are doing the application, then we also kind of read into this. And if you get selected, then we also work with you on the KPIs so that the program and the money is really targeted or really has a direction that is the most optimal for you. Yeah. Really important aspect of the open calls is that you need to really go into detail about the eligibility criteria, because we see that, and this is a trend, that in every call so far, we had at least 50%, around 50% plus minus 2% of non-eligible applicants that applied, and the 50 eligible. So it means that people are either not reading the criteria in the guidelines or in the website. We have so much information. We just had an info day session yesterday. There will be another. I will let you know about the date. But it's really important that you see if this call is correct, the right one for you. So what are the eligibility criteria? Let's just run through it so that I don't go over my time, because Paula will come after me. So you need to be established in the EU member state or Horizon Europe associated country. If you are not sure whether your country is part of this group, you can go to the main project's website. We created really extensive guidelines. We even put all the names of the countries, so there's no doubt which countries are eligible and which are not. Then, of course, it has to be early stage startup. So a couple of conditions that define this early stage startup is that you are established at least 6 months prior to the deadline of the submission of the date. So when you submit, you need to already exist for 6 months before, but maximum your company can exist 8 years. So if it's more than 8 years, then you cannot apply. And then Also, we look into TRL level. So we only accept the startups that are between 3 including and 6 including. TRL 3 to 6. If you're below that or above, then you are also not eligible. And of course, one of the important eligibility criteria is that women leadership. So what does it mean? The woman has to be a founder or a co-founder of the startup. So initial co-founder or founder also has to hold at the time of the submission C-level position, and cumulatively women in the company have to own 25% of shares or more. It can be one woman or more than one, but all in all, it's minimum that you have to hold 25% of the shares in the company. With this, we just want to really make sure that the support goes and empowers women founders. That it's not just we will put the woman to be a founder and I don't know, CEO just so that we can get money, but the company is run actually by other people. And then, of course, deep tech. This is the discussion that could even be a standalone webinar. What is deep tech? We do have some definition. You can find it on the website under FAQs. But we are aiming towards the technology and innovation that is, breakthrough innovation. Not something that already exists and you are just like improving it a little bit more, but it really has to be, scientific and technological advances that have really profound impact in the targeted application areas. Of course, also one of the criteria is that you can't be previously funded for the same activities of the project by another EU program, or if you are already applying or applied for the EIC accelerator, that is also one of the criteria that would make you non-eligible. And then because we have so many applications, we cannot do one-on-one interviews, which is a lot of times in other projects our practice. But in this case, we went for the pitch video. So it means that we want to see the founder or co-founder presenting who she is, why she's so passionate about her idea and her, development research, and just the vibe. Why is she doing this? What does it mean to her? It doesn't have to be like super professionally made, but we really want to see the person behind the business. So just in short, remember, you should be deep tech, TRL levels between 3 and 6 before MVP, and the main applicant has to be a woman. This is really non-negotiable. As I mentioned, we had just one info day yesterday, but there will be another one. If this is the first time you hear about our project, don't worry, there will be the next one on 9th of July, excuse me, at 11. So be there or be square. You will find the invitation link in our website. It's probably not there yet, so just follow us on social media or just regularly check the website, and there will be a registration form and you will be able to register and then come. Basically, we go into deeper details, like in this sense that I'm telling you now, but a little bit more deeper, and it's 1 hour. So, and you also have question and answers at the end. Just one more slide to give you a feeling of how popular this call is. We've had 3 already that are closed. In the first open call, we had 820 applications. In the second one, 827. And in the open call 3, we already went above 1,000. So we have 1,038 applications. And just imagine that we really have to look into each and every one of these applications, and then external evaluators have to evaluate them. So it's a lot of work that is going on behind it. We really try to be as efficient as possible, but it is very competitive, as I said before. So with this, I'm going to leave you. I think If you have more questions, you can reach out to or check the website. You also have the help desk email here. And of course, follow us on LinkedIn and you will get the latest news of the project. Thank you so much.
But let's go with our second project for today. And this one is Open Horizons, their first open goal, which just launched yesterday. This one's going to be presented by Marta Hernandez, which you're seeing in the screen already. She's a project manager at Sploro. So Open Horizons supports women-led ventures, tackling real-world challenges through digital and deep tech solutions. So Marta, open to you. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Screen properly?
Yeah, we can see it, Marta.
Okay. Here I am. Well, hello, everyone. I am Marta Hernandez, and I'm project manager here in Sploro, and I'm delighted to present the first open call of the Open Horizons project, which was officially launched yesterday. Well, Open Horizons is a European initiative designed to unlock new opportunities for women-led startups in the digital and deep tech sectors. It is designed to facilitate the growth and internationalization of startups by providing direct finance support and access to a robust acceleration program. The initiative seeks to enable funders to scale their ventures, attract investment, and contribute to regional and sectoral innovation. Well, over the next 22 months, because it was we started in February, the program will mobilize a total budget of 2 million, of which 1.2 will be dedicated to financial support for third parties. And we'll be launching a total of 3 open calls in this project. So, as I said, we launched our first open call yesterday, and it will be open till the 21st of August. And the purpose of this first open call is to identify and select promising women-led digital or deep tech startups in Europe, offering them a unique opportunity to participate in a tailored open innovation process where they will solve an innovative challenge from big corporations. And well, to be eligible in this call, you need to be established in a member state or in an horizontal Europe associated country, to be a startup, a small or medium-sized enterprise, to be an early stage startup, a minimum of 6 months and a maximum of 6 years. And the startup for sure has to be funded or co-funded by women, or women should hold a top management position. And last but not least, you need to be deep tech or digital. Well, selected startup will benefit in this program from up to 55K in funding, a paid pilot opportunity with major European corporations such as Repsol, Siemens, or LG, where you will work with them through an open innovation process, solving an innovative challenge from them. And for sure, an access to a tailored acceleration program, including the expert mentorship and support. How is the program plan? Well, we have 2 main phases. In the first phase, which is a month and will be starting in October, we will select 11 startups which will work on the initial development of their project, and 5 out of the 11 will go to the second phase, the piloting phase, where they will be working and implementing their solution along with the corporation over 5 months. And I don't see. Yeah. Sorry. The moving. Okay. Anyway, well, Open Horizons project, the mission is quite simple, is to bridge the gap between women innovators and the key players in the European innovation ecosystem. And I have here the link to apply, as well as the QR. I know that Paula will share with you this presentation, but just if you want to go, you just have to use your mobiles. And if you want all the information, you can find it in the official website of the project. You will find there all the guidelines with all the information to submit your application. Also, I wanted to say that next Wednesday, we will have the first info day of the project. And if you follow us on social media, we'll have that information and you can register to join us next Wednesday. And that's all for my part. I have also here my contact email. And if you want, you can just send me an email and then we'll talk. That's it.
Thank you everyone for joining this special edition of Cascade Funding webinar series. So we hope that it's been helpful, it sparked new ideas and also motivate you to, well, apply to these amazing projects. Because, I mean, this is all about empowering you women leaders, which are shaping Europe's future and innovative solutions. But yeah, before you go, please subscribe and follow us on LinkedIn, as well as, well, Women TechEU and Open Horizons social media, because they are very active there. And you can have any tips or sessions that may help you. And we'll be back soon with more opportunities, as we always do. But for now, thank you for being here. Let's keep supporting and celebrating women today and every day, and reshaping the future of European innovation. See you. Thank you very much.
Bye.